if you rub your hands through it. It smells wonderful. And it's good for sickness, I heard. This is another herb, and it's the best.
What's going on, kings and queens? It is the Alkaline Healer here. Today, I'm going to just be talking a little bit about a fast. How to do a proper fast, ways that you can get caught up and have a fast go all bad, and then how you can kind of implement certain herbs to make sure that your nutrient supply is where it needs to be to give you that energetic boost that you're going to need to survive a fast, because it is definitely a process of survival. So what I did was I had a talk with Mrs. Dr. Sadie, Patsy Bowman, and she informed me at about day 11, at this point in time, I was throwing up everything at day 11 of a fast. Throwing up everything. Stomach was not settled. If I was to try to drink a quarter of this bottle of water right here, I would throw that up. I could not keep anything down at all. And what Mrs. Dr. Sadie let me know was to go ahead and put some elderberries in with some water, make you a tea, and drink that to settle your stomach. So what you simply want to do is just take you a teaspoon, and you can just fill up a teaspoon, throw it in about 8 ounces of water, let that boil on the stove for about 20 minutes, take it off, serve, drink the full 8 ounces if you can. So I'm going to take it back real quick and let you know how I ended up bedridden at day 11 on a 30-day fast. So during this fast, the first 5 days of the fast, what I did was I ate fruits, vegetables, sea moss gel, water, herbs. So during this first 5 days, it was very manageable to deal with, because you're getting a lot of nutrients into it. Right? You may not think that produce is, a hefty meal to fill you up and stuff like that, and no, it's not. But at the same time, it is very nutritious nonetheless. All right. Plus, also combined with your spring water, your herbs, like you're reaching a heightened level of nutritional value into your body, right? So it is very manageable. So it was easy to deal with. However, after day 5, going into day 6, all the way to day 25, what the plan was to just cut off produce and just bounce all the way down to just sea moss gel, water, herbs. That's it. Everything else is obsolete, and what they're saying is that during this time frame is, I would say, up until day 11, the muscles in the intestines is supposed to go into sleep mode and relax completely. During this process, your intestines is going to start regenerating or revitalizing the cells naturally. During this entire time, I was working, so kind of like a labor-intense type of a job at the same time. So I did encounter some problems. All right, I'm gonna keep it 100% honest with you all. All right, I encountered problems, and throughout this labor-intense work that I was laboring on, I ended up running out of energy, getting very weak, experiencing some very weak days, and completely diminished all of my energy. So if you ever encounter anything like that, what I do suggest is, if you are working a labor-intense job, I suggest that you do not bounce down to the water, the sea moss gel, and the herbs from day 6 to 25. What I do suggest is that you continue your produce smoothies, your liquid diet, and you keep that produce in your system every day if you are working a labor-intense job. So how I ended up in the bed at day 11, 2 days in, all right? 2 days prior to day 11 is when I ended up in the bed, bedridden. Couldn't move, zapped from all of my energy, was because I did not implement the produce from day 6 until, right, I tried to tough it out and it tore me up, shredded, right? So I ended up calling Mrs. Patsy Bowman, Mrs. Dr. Sadie, and she ended up telling me something, a formula that basically revitalized me, started to boost me up with energy, and I guarantee you within 2 days, you'll be back up on your feet, walking again, talking again, starting to drink more water, starting to get more nutrients into you, and it's very important that you do this in a timely fashion. You do not want to rush foods back into you when you are breaking your fast. Not at all. Bad move. Trust me. So the first herb that she told me to go ahead and mix in this concoction was burdock root. Why burdock root? Because burdock root is full of iron, okay? Anytime you have iron element into an herb, that is a cell revitalizer, a energizer, all of the above. Iron is definitely the natural element that produces and promotes energy into the body. All right, so the second herb is yellow dock root. Okay, so just like the burdock, docks, period, in general, any kind of dock herb is going to have full of iron, like I said, which promotes energy. So it's definitely a must if you are feeling weak and need to be re-energized. The third herb is going to be sarsaparilla. Why sarsaparilla? Because sarsaparilla is a very good herb when it comes to binding toxins, removing pathogens and toxins away from the body, and also as a blood purifier. So hydrangea root, I've showcased this herb right here many a times in many other content videos prior in the past. All right, and the special thing, you know, about hydrangea root is that it's full of so many different elements, all the way ranging from calcium to it's radioactive, stone solvent when it comes to kidney stones or any kind of kidney failure, kidney damage. This is definitely going to solve stones or dissolve hard deposits, calcium deposits, calcification deposits in soft tissues. Irish moss, as you already know, 92 minerals out of 102. Need I really say more? Blue vervain is full of phosphorus, also as a nerve and brain relaxant. So what I did to revitalize myself was I take a half of a teaspoon, okay, of each one of these different herbs right here, as you can see, and I put a half teaspoon into your bag, all right? Now, the only one that I made an adjustment to was your blue vervain, because blue vervain is very strong, very potent. So instead of a half a teaspoon, I put only a quarter teaspoon into the blue vervain. So the suggested dosage is going to be, after you have your tea bag prepared, you're going to drop that into your pot and boil with 16 ounces of spring water. After you boil down 16 ounce spring water, what you want to do is you want to take 4 ounce, which is going to be a half cup, and pour that tea into this half cup, which is going to give the body 4 ounces of the tea. Drink that twice daily.
Have you seen a farmer or something grow cucumbers up the ramp? I have. These are zinnias, and they are flowers, and they get really pretty flowers. These are asparagus. I like eating them because they are very tasty. This one's ready. Goodbye. Thanks for coming to the garden